good day, greetings, good evening, everyone. Due to popular demand by most of my channel, we're playing Dark and Darker again. Hi, how are you doing? Welcome back to another edition of Dark and Darker. I'm good, thank you very much. So yeah, I was kind of mixed between Ryza and this today, so I'm glad you pushed me towards this. So we'll play this one more time. One or two more times, and eventually we'll go back to Ryza. I definitely don't want to play this long term. But for a few days, who's gonna stop us? I am in our private Discord, D&D only streamer, yeah. If you wanna hop in there, I'm in there. If not, I can stay out of there and we can use Game Voice. Echo, echo, echo. Echo, echo, echo. Okay, anyway, hello. Invite party, yay. We're missing someone. Here come the ad breaks, yay. And we never accepted your friend request. Oh no. Well, I mean, you're not a famous streamer, you know. I'm famous streamer DZ Pixie. So obviously, she was more compelled to accept my friend request. So yeah, I did get the legendary thing. And apparently what it does is that you can't delete a character for 24 hours once you do, which is very weird. Like on free to play, you can delete your character at any point. I suppose it makes sense. Well, it doesn't, but I suppose I can see why they allow free to play characters to just delete their character, since they only have one slot. I did not lose anything in my stash. My stash was perfectly fine. I even bought an extra stash slot earlier before upgrading, and that was still fine. And now I have a shared slot as well. I did not buy the seasonal shared thing. Screw that. That's not permanent apparently. And I don't tend to buy temporal things, so. Anyway, no, my stash was fine. The upgrade was fine. Despite all the bad reviews on Steam saying they never got their upgrade, my upgrade was just fine. Nothing else seems to have changed. I wonder how we get this regularly, like outside of the game, outside of the stash, the seasonal pack, which I take it is temporary. I wonder if it's possible to get it permanently. Apparently getting enough triumph gives you these things that you can use to buy things in the item shop. The gold bag, yes. The gold bag. Leather worker. But leather worker gives you the small gold bag, doesn't he? You get this small one. But the one in the seasonal stash was a 2x2 one. Don't know where that comes from, if anywhere. Maybe it's just limited to the seasonal rewards. So this was what one of the players yesterday we saw was wearing, I think. Oh, these things give stats as well. Kind of. Plus minus stats. Weird. Weird. Anyway, where's Emmy? Is she lost? Is she in a party? Oh, she is in a party. Hello, Emmy. Hello. How did you get here without me noticing? I was watching for her in Twitch and not in game. Let me also turn off before I forget. Let me turn off VoIP in game. Just so I don't hear random other people doing random other things, saying random other things. Off. Yeah. Apply. Isn't it just up here? If it's not up here, then it will be in player list. Oh, under my invitations. Hello. Is she gonna be in Twitch? Or can I not yell at her today? Are we doing this to chat? Cause chat will be awkward for if I'm streaming. I ain't gonna type as well. But yes, playlist. My invitations. Level doesn't seem to mean much on a game-to-game basis. Yes, are you in Twitch or am I typing everything tonight? My new Twitch will still be a little delayed and occasionally show you Yamix ads. Yeah. You would kind of defeat the purpose of streaming. It is 5 seconds delayed, that's right. But since we aren't PvPing, hopefully the 5-second difference doesn't mean too much. I should also kind of try out a new class. I do kind of want to try a new class. What should I try? We have a wizard and a rogue, both squishy as hell. Maybe I should try one of these. Or maybe this. Extreme health. Damage bonus with 2x resistance. 2-handed weapons. Weapon of choice. Pretty much everything. Can equip most weapons and armors. Well-rounded attributes. Has ability to sprint. Dependent on equipment. Maybe I'll try a basic fighter. Now, what would I call a basic fighter? What other synonyms for fighter are there? Fighter, warrior, man-at-arms. I know, I'll pick something. I'll just append whatever it is to the end of the word DZ. Let's see. Maybe just DZ Punch. Nothing to do whatsoever with this is Nightmare of UI. Are you talking about Dark and Darker or Twitch or both? The game, yeah. Yeah. You kind of get used to some of it after a while. Kind of. Kind of. Kind of. But yeah, it's a mess. Let's see. Master of Arms. Adapt in all areas of combat. There are a lot of things here, and I don't like how you have to, like, if you're not sure what quest you have, you kind of have to go into the quest menu and click on each quest and try to fill it after every round until you kind of, and once you've done that, then you can say that, oh, everything else seems safe to sell for now. Dizzy Punch sounds more like a monk name, but we don't have a monk class. In fact, the closest class was probably a cleric. But punching isn't really a fighter thing. Fighter is more a poking thing. That would be more of a druid name. If or when I roll a druid. I wonder if this class is the closest class there is to a tank. But then there's no real tank class in this, I don't think. Maybe I am? Pretty much. Yeah, maybe I'll go to Dizzy Tank. Boring name as it might be. But that is boring. Maybe I should go something like Dizzy Wall. Sure, that works. I don't care. Let's go. Dizzy busy? That does sound very busy. I'm not sure I can glean what kind of role / class a character called Dizzy Busy would be. I make a new character to join you two in low levels, but yeah. That's okay, you can carry us. Let's see what silly items I can wear. I can wear this mace for now. Until I find something better. Probably. Okay, wear either this helm, or this helm, or this helm. I don't really know what I have, what I need. Take that helm. No, don't know what the difference is. Taking that. I'll carry the loot out after you two die. This is the only ring I have. But this doesn't help a fighter at all. That's kind of pointless. But I don't really know what a lot of these attributes do. So I'll take that. Now, maybe I'll take this cloak. That's probably an upgrade for now. I don't know that that's an upgrade. Maybe it is actually. Let's take that instead. Let's sell that. Merchants. Do I have my own separate set of quests? No. So the quests are actually per account, not per character. Okay, good to know. all that. Squire. See. Still the adventurous tunic. I can probably start with something more adventurous. Like maybe this. Instead of cloth pants, probably something like this. Instead of regular rugged boots, probably something like as heavy as I can go. Until I know otherwise. Instead of these random gloves. These ones. Technically a hat as well, even though I have a hat. That one. Instead of this, take that one. This is straight up better than that. Better in terms of stats. This is even better, but my move speed is already poor enough. But yeah, either way I have better gear, so a lot of those slots, a lot of those slots won't. Yeah, a lot of the slots won't override what gear I already have. Okay. Oh, I should check my class as well. I have not seen this. New training system development, perks and skills. So I don't have a third tab here. I just have this thing. Okay. Interesting. Interesting. Slayer. This is like a Warhammer kind of Slayer. Two-handed dwarf with a long braided beard and a weapon in each hand. And he's bare-chested. Defensive stance in... What is stance? I guess that's just with a shield up. So there are a couple of traits that help with dual wielding. Then there's a bunch of traits that help with shielding. I don't know that this should be my first trait. I kind of want this, but no, I have to see how slow it actually is first. So maybe I will do this. Now what is this? Sprint. Gain 3 seconds of momentum. Granting an additional... Okay. So you're sprinting for 6 seconds. Cover 40% maximum health after 12 seconds. Over 12 seconds. Additionally, second wind removes the negative effects of adrenaline rush. What is adrenaline rush? This thing. Remove debuffs at slow move speed. Grants a 7 additional move speed. And also move speed. Debuff attacks for 8. So these are all like... Oh, this is action speed and move speed. This is a heal. This is another move speed. Shield slam. It doesn't specifically say you need a shield to wear this, to use this. While blocking, gain the ability to reflect spells. This is a taunt. Interesting. Your next attack deals an additional 20% physical damage bonus. If the target dies from this attack, heal for 15% for maximum health. That's interesting actually. I like that one. So these are all cooldown things. So this is nice because it's a heal. This is not nice. I either like this. Well, don't need 2 heals. A taunt might be interesting because we're playing a group. Or I can take one of the momentum ones. But let's see how slowly I move first before I do any of that. So, how are things? You tell me. Okay. Let's go. Do this. Do this. Do this. This is chat. Okay, I guess we're ready. I was looking at my gear, looking at my stuff. I didn't check these. I should be fine. I need to go smash a few crates and gather up some bandages and potions and stuff. Okay, Emmy. Ready up. Thank you. Sell the loot you collect in a dungeon to the right merchant to increase your coffers. Okay. Even taunt. Okay, who aggroed everything? Did I now? On the bright side, we've cleared the room. Hey, Benny. Ooh. See, that time it showed me. Thank you for subbing to me with Twitch Prime. I appreciate that. That time it showed me, but sometimes when other people sub to me, I don't see that. I'm not sure why. Also, just wanted to stop by and say hi. I need to make some dinner. Yeah, of course. I know you were streaming earlier. I was watching you a little bit. Definitely take care of yourself. do your after stream care. Take lots of good care of yourself. Thank you for coming and dropping the Twitch Prime. See you around. See you later tonight, hopefully. You two look a bit beaten up. So I do have one, apparently I do have one second wind. I'm guessing if I rest. Oh no, you can charge ahead of me, don't worry about that. Ah, so resting does not bring back my second wind. I was wondering if it would. So that's good to know, I guess. So this skill does not come back. I guess this is just a cleric thing. How rude. Well, that was also because we kind of pulled 5 at a time while we're on this rickety platform, which kind of meant that we couldn't go anywhere. Something's happening down there. I blame Emmy. Don't really want to go down there though. I'm gonna follow the road over here. You down this way? Okay. So I'm not 100% sure how the taunt works, but it doesn't seem like it always succeeds. Oh, there's a cleric piece of armor. So there's a nice exit portal here that all 3 of us can use. See, but why did that chest come right for me? I was nowhere near that chest. I didn't taunt it though. Well, I used the taunt over there earlier while I was still asleep, but that was a long time ago. I didn't taunt it like within the last 30 seconds or anything. So I'm not sure why that a mimic never forgets, yeah. So this thing should open at about 4 minutes 50 seconds? 4 minutes 45 seconds? So we have about another 4 minutes and another 4.5 minutes before we can use that. I seem to have taunted Emmy as well. She was shooting me with things. I can actually ride this one. I would never toss that dumb piece of armor on the ground. Are there any doors down here, or do you want to go back up? Spellbook here. Bandage here. I've never actually tried holding a lantern, so I hope you do well with it. There's not a lot of stuff down here. Bandage went there, okay. Crystal sword. What weapon am I holding? Flange maze. Eh. There's spellbooks on this table if you want it. So you should have a torch in your item slots. Are you looking at Twitch? You should have a torch in these slots. Yeah. There you go. As long as they're in these slots, you can just rotate through them by pressing 3. You can right click and throw. Like so. I don't think you can do that with a lantern. I'm not sure. You can do that with an oil lantern, but it explodes into fire. But yeah, the torches are nice because if you forget them or you lose them somehow, you can get free torches from the squire in between rounds. And there's not much that beats free stuff. See, Safina's been busy over here. Oh, you didn't loot this? Do you not like the lanterns because you have to be in the main slot? Yeah. That's why I don't like it anyway. Dead skeleton with mage boots. It is neat, yeah. It's just kind of hard to justify using when you could have a shield in there. See if I can break open a chest of this character. If I can, it takes a while. Maybe not. One thing for sure though, this isn't a mimic. Ooh, a blue item. We have 3 minutes left, so we should definitely head back to the thing. Especially since we don't know if other players have taken the exit. I'm gonna check on the exits. They all seem to be up. Emmy, do you know how to use a bandage? But also we should get moving. Time, Emmy, time. Yeah, so to use a bandage, you press 3 or 4 or whatever, usually it's 3, until it cycles to your bandage, and then you press left click. And it basically heals you. There you go. Yeah, you gotta heal that. You kind of find a lot of... You do find a good number of bandages as you go, so they're nice heals. When you don't have a friendly cleric around. Good luck, fellow. Okay, stuff. It worked? Yes, and we got out. Yay. Turn up my microphone a little bit. There we go. Hopefully that's not too soft. So no new quests or anything. Merchants, armorer, sell. Everything. Collector, sell. Everything else. Treasurer, buy a few pouches. Stash. There are like 30 merchants, yeah. So the main merchants you sell to so depends on what you have. For weapons and armor you can sell them to either the armorer or like the leathersmith, the weaponsmith, the woodsman, the tailor. All of those will take all weapons and all armor. Including amulets, I think. And including amulets and rings. For potions and scrolls and stuff like that, you sell them to the alchemists. For rings and those ceremonial daggers and scrolls, like the big scrolls and things like that, you sell them to the collector. The collector's the guy who takes. Yeah, so sell those to the collector. Yeah, I know, right? So all of those you can sell to the collector. Anything that you can't sell to the collector usually is to the armorer or weaponsmith or whoever. And once in a while you run into a potion for the alchemist. Or I think like the campfires and stuff go to the woodsman, I think. But the collector will be your friend. As far as I can tell, the normal, like regular white items or like cracked items go for like 3 to 5 gold per item. I think the uncommon, the green colored ones go for like 6 to 9 gold. The blue ones go for like 10 to 14 or 10 to 15 gold per item. And I think sometimes a little bit more. I'm not sure if their size matters. I feel like I've seen a couple blue items go for like 24, 25. I don't think armor sells very well, armor and weapons, but I'm not actually sure. Need to do more testing on that. And then your inventory will be full of money, but you can probably buy some. If you go to the treasurer, he sells some gold coin purses. You can buy a few of those, put them in your stash, and then when you transfer money into your stash, they'll go into the coin purse. But each purse only holds like 50 coins. But it's a nice way to keep your money organized. Yeah, something like this if you look at my stream. I don't know what the silver coins are for. I know one of the merchants, I think it was the armorer. You click on service and silver ingot. You can buy silver ingots with 60 gold coins. But I'm not sure what the silver ingots go into either. There's nothing that I can see that uses them. So I don't know. Love that you can collect and sell treasure. Games never do that. Well, I think extraction shooters have a lot of treasure that you can collect and sell. So that's always nice. Treasure will turn them into gold, but it's a terrible exchange. Oh, I see. You can sell them, eh? Yeah, no, I think it's this. It must be this armor, right? You can buy silver ingot with this, but I don't know what you use this for. Is this just a way of like storing silver coins as solid items? But this is a 4. It takes up like 4 slots, right? I mean, it stacks, of course, but treasurer, like. Yeah, but still, yeah, it doesn't. I don't think this would be the answer. I think it's more of this. But what use? This only uses cobalt and copper. Are there things here we haven't unlocked, maybe? If it increases reputation? Yeah, you technically can buy that. It's, like, as you said, it's not a good rate. Silver powder. Powder made by finely grinding silver ore. See, like this grinding thing is not something we've seen either. We've seen the items that use them, but who actually grinds them? I don't know. What merchant? Which merchant? Oh, this guy, no? Oh, this is alchemist or goldsmith, yeah. Oh, but this is, yeah, you can't turn ingots into this though. But you can turn copper coins, silver coins into this. Ah. So I guess that's one thing you can do with alchemist or goldsmith. No, not goldsmith, so it's just alchemist. So, but what happens if you have the ingot and you want to convert the ingot into... If you want to convert the ingot into the dust, there doesn't seem to be a way to do that. I still have never found any old cloth. I've only found one bowstring ever. Anyway. Oh, well, I mean items that are not usable, like not usually able, like expensive goblets and so forth. Is that how collecting treasure was a big deal in early editions of D&D, the other one. Don't take it from me. Yeah. It's why I like playing extraction shooters as well. Not just this one, but other like PvE ones as well. I like the feeling of going out, finding treasure, and having to organize your backpack to figure out what the most optimal amount, what things you need to bring back. What's the best combination of things you need to bring back that can fit in your backpack? And then bringing it back. And sometimes some games have it so that you can rotate an item and you have to rotate them to try to make things fit. Yeah. This should also implement being able to bring bags into a raid and putting bags into bags and things like that. Most other standard extraction shooters have that feature. Some of them. I guess this you have your one backpack, but it doesn't seem to be like upgradable, which is a little bit weird. Still an EA game, Ghost. Actually, let's cancel that. I want to go. Must remember to fill up my... Do I need anything to fill up? No, I guess I'm set. This bandage went here. I haven't used anything else. Should really trade this with this. And also this with this. Right. Radio. Ingots are just for heavy gear. Oh, I didn't see that. Why are you both chatting in? One of you chatting in game and the other one chatting in Twitch chat. Anyway. Yeah, yes, and yes, that's another complaint I have. Is it possible to move items from inventory to sub window without having individually move them? Yeah, so you control right click, I think. I think I was complaining about that yesterday or the day before. I think it's control right click. But that's only for that. For some reason when you're moving things into the stash, it's shift right click or shift left. Yeah, shift right click, I think. When you're moving things into the cell window, it's either control right click or control left click. One or the other. I don't even remember anymore. But yeah, when I was playing solo and stuff, I found the rogue to be very squishy. I was finding it hard to survive. But the cleric was just fine. She was like running around and smashing things with a mace and turning undead, and she was just fine. Cleric, oh yeah. The fighter would probably be fine as well. Oh, I wanted to change my skills. Or maybe not. Maybe it's fine for now. So never mind. Fighter is okay? Yeah. Ranger is pretty good, yeah? Yeah. I like the idea of the bard. I don't know that the bard will be very good solo though. But maybe she will. I like bards in games in general. This one, the jury is still out. Yeah, druids in most games are very, very overpowered. In most games. Amy. There we go. It's okay. I can turn my category to just chatting, and we can sit in the lobby and chat all stream. We are technically sitting around a table in a tavern, so it can be like role playing. You can revive a teammate if they die. Collect their soul heart from their corpse after removing their chest armor. What? Why? Why do you have to remove their chest armor for that? How else could you reach your soul? Well, if anime has taught me anything, it is through their mouth. Look, again, we spawn right by a portal. are mine. Bandage. Good. The first couple of days we played, I didn't really understand how to use bandages. Now I'm a little bit better at it. Nope, can't break chest. Maybe that's just a barbarian thing that allows you to smash chest. Oh, hello. Oh, what did you wander into? Where are y'all? Y'all went down not this stairs. Downstairs through which stairs? Oh, through this thing. Okay. And Emmy went into a... It seems like she's descended into another plane of reality. But where's the exit that Emmy went through though? Ooh, a ring. I don't even see any red exits around here. Because if we don't find the same exit, then we won't be able to help you on the second part now, will we? Were you upstairs or downstairs when you went through the exit? It was down some stairs, but was it okay? Was it on the main level? Okay. That door's closed, so it's probably not through there. This door's closed. This thing is shut. The blue portal is up now, even though it's only 9 minutes. Still 9 minutes left. The thing is, all the doors on the main level are still shut, right? So I'm not sure where Emmy would have gone to even get to the stairs. Oh, there's this. Oh, Sentinel. This thing. Oh. It's not really marked on the map. Like, it's not marked red anyway. It's just marked white. Pet the dog. Don't really care about sending back anything. Time to rest for a while. This heal item. Oh. So I'm not too familiar with this second level, the catacombs area that we're going to be in. But as I recall, we never have found a 3-person exit. So maybe we want to kind of traverse as much of the map as we can and look for exits. Trade this around. Oh. Do not go into the red exit from here. This used to be the main level of the game. Down from here was into hell. A skeleton standing there, and some terrifying sounds around us. Oh, coming. Oh no. A second too late. Well, I mean, that simplifies us being able to get out. Now, what should I take from? Why do you have 3 campfire sticks over here? What's the meaning of that? I'll take out these purple shoes. So you have to remove her armor. Then we can take out her soul gem thing. Okay. I'll take this. And this. And this. Eh, I'll just take your stuff. I don't think you get that back. Oh, never mind, it's right here. A, put on some clothes. B, some of your stuff is here, on the floor here. On the floor, yeah, the boots are there. I think the rest of your stuff is just on your corpse over here. This game doesn't seem to let you drag someone else's corpse. Yeah. One of those two corpses is yours. Do you know how to drop a campfire? Okay, are you dropping one? Okay. Sit down. Yeah. Oh, that actually regenerated my heal. Interesting. My heal skill. But yeah, you might want to use some bandages or that healing potion. Sorry, I can't heal you on this character. And then yes, we need to start looking for exits. I mean, don't... never mind, you're good. Careful, don't get overwhelmed. Oh. Oh, I just said ads for you. Don't get overwhelmed by ads. Or ads. Okay. So Satina went down here. Skeleton coming for us here. Ow. Another one over yonder. But this is not the place we have to go, right? I don't know, but there were a lot of skeletons in here. Oh, this must be the champion or something. Yeah, maybe not. Skeleton crossbowman. I'm gonna drop a campfire. Because we both really need to heal. You can rest and you can... Yeah, kind of. But we're also kind of running out of time. I mean, we can rest at me again. Yeah. But we won't make it out if we do. Because she then has to come back here and loot her crops, right? I'm gonna take her boots again. And this expensive chalice, so it doesn't go to waste. And that. And that. I assume you took the stone, because I didn't take anything. Oh, and oh, it's used up. It's, oh, okay. Where? I don't see any stairs. Oh, now I see them. So this is the one. This is the one I couldn't find. Uh-oh. I don't like the look of that room. Wow, he one-shot me. Kinda. Nice. On the bright side now, if you can find that set of stairs, you can escape. Did you? This was a set of stairs that I could not find. The last time you were in here and I died. You might want to take. I took a blue goblet or something from Emmy. You might want to take that blue goblet out. Besides that, like her shoes are there, but the purple shoes, those were hers. But they'll come up through the goblin, I think. Eventually, she'll have to pay for them though. My stuff is I don't care, cause I'll just get them back from the goblin. Ah, it's underwater here. Ah. So that's where it is. Cool. Good to know. Good luck, hot hands, Greg. Hope you escape. Okay. So we probably need to wait a few minutes until the Goblin Merchant Wizard Boot safe, yeah. Everything else will come, but we just have to pay for it. Well, I think if you take something out, if you rescued someone else's gear, do they have to pay for it still? Or is it free from the merchant? I'm not sure. I'm gonna transfer some of my money along, just in case. Let's do this. That. Back to the fighter. Looks like a walking tin can. Stash. This. This. Yeah, your fancy boots. We looked at them like it passed through like multiple people's corpses like 4 different times. Where it went from your original corpse to my inventory, to your second body, to my inventory, to Satinel's inventory, and then out. So those boots have seen places, have gone places. But yeah, everything else will come out. Since we're on PvE, the Goblin Merchant, under Merchants, the Goblin Merchant will bring out the rest of the stuff once that round ends. So like 3 or 4 minutes. I think there were like 4 minutes left when Satinel escaped. So once it ends and then a little while after that, he'll drag our stuff out. Then we can buy them back from him if we want to. Basic gear, yay. But he won't bring out the loot that you found. He'll only bring out gear that you wore. And you'll have to pay him for it. But yeah, I don't think have I ever escaped from that second level properly? I don't think I have. Maybe once? No, I don't think once. I almost escaped. Oh, so the Goblin Merchant's back now. So he has all our stuff. Under service. Select all, fill in, take. Also, I should buy this. Oh, I don't have enough money. Okay. So yeah, Emmy, make sure you buy back your stuff. Umbra. Sell. So actually when moving things to the vendor to sell, you can just left click on items in your inventory and it'll appear in the sell window. I guess you don't actually have to press Ctrl. It's just left click. You shuffle a few more things around between my characters. Not this. Actually, I can just do it from here, can't I? Yeah, let's buy this. Ah. Stash. Here. Okay. Emmy, did you buy back your stuff from the merchant? Like the other stuff that you left on your corpse, that you had on your corpse? Got a few things back? Okay, good. Yeah, you don't always have to buy back everything, especially if your stuff wasn't particularly good. You'll just find stuff anyway in the dungeons that we go through. In we go again, ish. The queues pop really fast here, which kind of suggests to me that not every map is full. I think they just kind of like... I wonder how many players there are per map and what the maximum is. I've definitely seen like 15 player maps and stuff. or maybe not 15 player maps, but definitely like at least 10 player maps. But I don't think every map is always that full. Yeah, they've been very fast, but that's not really possible unless the game population is that high. Maybe it is pretty high because this is PvE and everyone's trying it. But yeah, I don't think it feels like trying. Ooh, wisps. I don't really understand how those things careful, back up if you need to. Oh. Yeah, I haven't actually faced many of these wisps. So I'm not really sure what the attack pattern even is. I barely ever see them. Is this a live wisp or dead wisp? I can't really tell. Guess it's live because it's shooting me. There's one. There's two. Ow. It looks like the third one died. Okay. I guess let's try and find some exits. See if we can. There's an exit. Any. Oh, she. Oh. Maybe this skeleton is any. Her corpse is over here. Yeah, I know. I actually know there's an achievement for rezzing. Yeah, we haven't gotten that yet. I'll take a potions. Fine, I'll take a soul heart. And her boots. I will need to drop a campfire at some point. Oh. I think it's down there. Let me drop a campfire first now. Is there something coming after us? Wait. Oh, is someone else? Okay, now. I'm dropping it again. This also regenerates my one charge heal skill. So that's always nice. Okay. Now, where will an altar be? Do you think it's down that well? think you popped me up. Yeah, I ended up here, yeah. When you open the chest, it popped me onto this thing. Nice stab. Door there, but that's not open yet. So this door is open now. It's only a 1% exit now. We can leave quick so Emmy can play again, but she won't get her gear back except her boots. Since I have her boots with me. But I'm not sure where we will go to find an altar. Eh. What was that? Oh, that was me. This is gargoyle level, yeah. Is there an altar on the other side of this? There's an exit here as well. I feel like this POI has an altar somewhere. Drawbridge behind? Okay. I feel like I remember this POI, and in here, oh, there's a lot of stuff coming for us. Hehe. There's a mage in there, yeah. Oh, there was a mage in here. Hey look, there's a cloak in there, and a purple ancient scroll. Nice stuff. Now, if I were an altar, where would I be? I thought this zone had an altar. I guess not. I thought this POI had an altar. Let me go loot a few things while I'm here. Oh, this skeleton just broke a door. I've never seen a skeleton break a door before. How quaint. Barbarians are good at breaking doors too, yeah, and chests. Yeah, I was hoping to find an altar, but I don't think that's happening. Probably have to leave right now. Yep, closing that down. I really need this. We've got Emmy with us in spirit, kind of. Exit to lobby. Okay. Enjoy your boots. There was a harsh starting area, yeah. I wonder if there are like 3-person group starting areas and 1-person group starting areas. Like solo starting areas. So now go here. I wonder what this achievement is. They're not very clear on what your achievements are. Oh, it's probably just this one. Nope, that's not. No idea. Yeah, enjoy your boots. But yeah, I think since the round ended, the rest of our stuff should be at the gobble anyway. Are your boots free? Have you noticed whether you had to buy back your boots or not? I'm curious if it makes a difference in us carrying the boots out versus you just buying them again. this. Get rid of this. $12 gold. Okay, that's cheaper, I guess, than you having to buy it from scratch. Sell this. Sell that. Sell that. That. This. Should I keep this for a random ranger? Maybe. Stash. Shat stash. Sure, why the hell not? Stash. Merchants, collector, sell. Alchemist, sell. This. Kill with 5 of 5. Okay. Complete. New quest. Explore the keep location. I feel like the quest never really tell us why. I've been investigating the Spectral Night Chambers and I found signs of recent activity. Something happened there recently. I need you to search for traces of the ritual. It's vital we uncover what was done, as it could give us a clearer understanding of what we're up against. What do you have? Sure, why, boots or leggings? Neither, actually. Neither help me. Maybe this? What do I have? Flange mace, sure. Lousy. Merchant, sell. Goodbye. Dum-da-dum-da-dum. There we go. What a weird place to start on. Oh, now you come to life. Run. Ow. It says loot, but this thing probably not alive. Yeah, for some reason this standing one is dead. He kind of died in the standing position. Let's hope that last one doesn't come to life anytime soon. Man, I just tried to reload my sword. I just tried to reload my mace. Skeleton over yonder, huh? Actual cheating. I do need to play a wizard at some point to figure out how they work, because that wizard sure has a lot more spells than my cleric does. Actual cheating, yeah, actual cheating. A bard, I hear a bard. Emmy, don't go down there. Emmy went down there. Yeah, those stairs on the map were red. That moves you to the next level. Satinel, you wanna go down now? Time to rest. But also time to pet the dog. Okay, maybe this time we will all escape. Not a good first omen. You threw my torches at it. You threw your torches at it. I do that as well. I do that while trying to heal people. I throw torches at them. Careful, I mean, of the traps on the ground. Eh. Isn't this a big skeleton? It is a big one. Skeleton champion. It's gotten us several times. Eh. His staff is eh. This might be a... I got a boots. I'm stealing a boots again. And her blue items. Campfire kit? Oh no, you're full and almost full. I will just heal up. No, I have bandages. Well, I had bandages. I still have one, so that's fine. Okay, where is this way? So by large angry skeleton, you mean that guy that we killed, right? I am probably going to campfire at this point because I will get... Well, maybe not at this exact point. Gonna drop a campfire so that I can get my heal charge back as well. That's my touch. In fact, that's yeah. That's my last touch, so I kinda need to break a few things to get bandages. Oh. Also that's another one. Back-to-back chests with, back-to-back barrels with skeletons in them. Purple boots. I could use this, I guess. Strap. That. This seems like a bad idea. Oh. Is there nothing left in? Ah. I guess they killed whatever was in there. Oh look, a resting. Emmy, are you still around? I hope you are, because you're getting rest. I have some stuff for you as well, but rest first. Rest. Rest to get back your health. Rest, rest, rest. Press G. Yeah. I have some stuff for you, not a lot, but... Yeah, you're sitting on a fire. Try not to ignore it. Try not to. Don't think about it too hard. Okay. This is yours. This is yours. This is yours. I think these two are yours. I think that was yours. Q for meditate. Oh yeah, G to rest. So when there is a campfire, you have to sit down to get any benefits from it. But also sitting down in general will give you like some HP recovery and spell recovery. Yeah, they don't really teach you those things, eh? Oh. I accidentally pressed something. Anyway. My goodness, here. These things beside. Just to your left. Those things are yours. I didn't bring your gear, but at least... except for your boots. But at least you'll be able to cast things. Just don't get hit, okay? And now we have to get out. Oh, but there are portals now. Oh, that's nice. Oh, there's my card. Spiders were? Okay, that should be it. That means I have that again. I mean, she has no armor, right? So... Why do I have these potions here? Spell recovery, yeah. Yeah, drink this healing potion. And these will not help you right now, but it definitely will never help me either. So you can have those. Now where's my torch? It's back here. Cleric, okay. Yeah. Double skeleton. It's not actually that good. That's okay. Yeah, we should probably head back and leave. Oh. It is possible that someone comes, the other people come and take our exits. Emmy? There's a skeleton. Oh. Yeah, they're not... My armor is actually better than that. Kind of. Maybe not, because my armor's blue, so... That's okay, just take it and wear it if you want. Sell it if you don't. There's a skeleton down there, but let's not mess with that. Okay. Don't, I mean... So... Closing the door behind. Let's just crown. Because it's possible that other players take this. Ooh, what are they doing? I kind of want to spectate this. But there are multiple players in this fight, right? It's not just this solo guy. This guy's kind of amazing. It's a lich. You know, my cleric would really help in this fight. One minute left, good luck, mate. I actually appreciate that this feature exists. It's kind of nice to see other people fighting bosses and stuff. Too bad, and they didn't know that they were on. They had no idea that they were being spectated by the world of people on Twitch. Yeah, no, I think my cleric in there would have helped a lot because of the turn undead, right? All those stupid skeletons would just disappear. You would just have the lich. Well, every 40 seconds anyway. Okay. Quest lab. Not that. Not that. Still don't have a second accessory. Never gonna see any of those items. This completed. But I don't have room to loot that. Camera, sell. Maybe I'll keep that. All this. Although maybe another of my classes can use that. Those two are sell. This is kind of a mage item. Keep this. Keep this. All that. Complete this quest. This map is got history. Every mark on it tells of a time before everything fell apart. Maybe one day I'll tell you all about it over a drink, or perhaps over something stronger. But for now, the map is yours. But that didn't actually do anything. It didn't unlock anything. Random barbarian armor. I'm just gonna sell that. Sell. Buy. Could also sell that, but they don't take up that much space. See what you have for sale. Amulet crossbow. Let's buy this crossbow. Green crossbow. What about this amulet? Blue amulet. Stash. I guess we keep this for now. Also, I have way too many amulets and I don't know what's good or bad. Sell this. Alright. Maybe further quests are time gated or something, maybe. Because it kind of implies that there's a way to there has to be a way to increase the affinity with the merchants, right? That's why they have a merchant score that's why they have an affinity score to begin with. But just by looking at the game from what we know so far, who knows? Like, yeah, there's no obvious way to do it. We're technically in the middle of an ad break right now. I'm going to take a break. I'll be right back. Give me like 1 or 2 minutes. Ad break ended. Okay. And yeah, Amy, what Satyanal said. You should be able to equip more perks now. You get one at level 1, 5, 10, and 15. I should also look at them. Defensive stance, gain 50 armor and 50. That, maybe? I wonder how many charges of this I get. Or this. Or this. Maybe let's equip this. See how that goes. The thing about my skills is that this has... Some of them have like skill now limit on number of times you can use them per rest. But it doesn't tell me that until I actually bring it into the mission and check there. Which is kind of weird. Actually I'm going to switch back to my cleric. See how that goes. This way I can rest Emmy when she falls over. Yes. D/D. Dark/darker. I'm sure that's what you're trying to say. I also really like being able to see what page everyone else is on. It's nice to see that. So when someone's like obviously if they're in a lobby and they're just sitting there like me, they forgot to ready up. Whereas if they're in the merchants or the class section, obviously they're doing something. But without that, you would never know, right? We're just staring at each other over the table. I should also go buy a sash again, even though I don't know what that does. Besides, set your color. Make myself a nice little purple. There we go. Makes you look fancy, yeah. Makes sense. That's important after all. I wonder what this gathering hall thing up here does. That's very... Oh, this must be a chat channel. It must be a chat thing. Where you can sit in there and look for group, I guess. Or chat with other people. I'm definitely never going there. Lobby. There we go. Do you want to try the same map still? I guess so. Especially now that I'm on a cleric and I can turn undead. This map should be good. Sell the loot you collect in a dungeon to the right merchant to build up your coffers. There's no story to this game, is there? Like, I know the NPCs, when they give you quests, they have those little blurbs of like quote unquote story, but there's no overarching storyline, quote unquote, that I know of that explains why you're even in this area. You're an adventurer looking for treasure. Fair enough. I mean, that's a pretty good answer, I guess. Are those things up there even lootable? I don't think so. Okay, Rogue. Okay. My turn undead is still on cooldown for 25 seconds. So maybe don't pull that thing yet. Yeah, rave to the east. I mean, we can pull it after my thing recharges. The Wraith is coming. Very juicy skeletons, yeah. Hello, Gamer Tag. How are you doing today? I hope this day is finding you well. Happy Thursday? Friday? I've lost track of time. Happy Thursday. Pretty good, thank you. We have one more day until our long weekend here, so looking forward to that. Thursday, yeah, Thursday for you. But I couldn't remember if it was Wednesday or Thursday here. So I couldn't remember if it was Thursday or Friday there. I had to do a sanity check. Chest. What is that? What's that noise? So this is, don't go down there, because that's an exit to the next level, right? We found that out the hard way. That's the exit that Emmy went down earlier. Don't go down there. Oh, is it not? Oh, it looks just like the exit that Emmy went down earlier. It was the one that she went down earlier was not marked. Wait, that's a pass, right? It was not marked for me. I was wondering why it was not marked. I was looking at it on the map. Do you want to try the pass? Sure. I mean, I've never seen the pass. And there's 10 minutes left. I mean, sure. But we won't get our gear back until 10 minutes have passed. We can come back. Come back when we're a bit more. Come back when Emmy figures out how to use bandages and campfires. Bandage and a gold coin. The first I would say dozen games or so we played, I didn't really understand how to use how often to use consumables. Once I started really gathering a whole bunch of them, then I started really. Let me turn this guy. That was when I didn't actually start using consumables until I gained a pile of them. And then after that I kind of understood why they were useful. What are all those sounds? There's this thing here. Thank you. Yeah, before I figured out how to use consumables, I was always just healing myself with my spells and then resting. But that's not very time efficient. This door is open, but there's a skeleton in there. Bunch of skeletons in there. I have 25 seconds to my turn on that. Ow. Emmy, come here. Let me heal. Emmy, come here. Let me heal you. Partially. Suggest you use some bandages for the rest. I'm gonna turn undead these two. This one. Okay. I never even saw this mimic spawn. There's just a random dead mimic there that I never saw. So this is the drawbridge. Nice. It tried to eat you while I was caught in the tent. That explains a lot. I'm gonna open the drawbridge. Just so that it's there. So Emmy, the drawbridge exit on this map lets anyone exit. even multiple parties. So in essence, there's no real hurry to go across. Unless someone tries to close it from the other end. Yeah, but usually it doesn't open. This gate that leads to the wheel doesn't open until like 5 minutes left or 7 minutes left or something. But because we have the exit there, we can kind of loot safely now and then get up there when the time comes. So loot all the things. Ooh. Blue item. There's this portal thing here only has one portal stone left. So a group of 2 escaped through that thing. Minutes 45 seconds left. Below the 3-minute mark on this map, we start to take damage. Slowly. I'm somewhere to the south. I'm fine, I'll come. Eventually. I was just breaking a few crates and stuff. Don't worry about me. I could leave by this exit as well. What do you mean don't miss the jump? What jump? So you don't actually have to lower it all the way to escape, right? You can kind of do like 95%. Maybe less, 90%. Unsure on that, yeah. Time to make Emmy experiment. Wait, no, make the rogue experiment. Because the rogue can double jump. I'll never find any of these quest items. Oh, never mind, found that one. Guess we keep this. sell this, this, this. Sell this, and this. And this. Alchemist, so I'm not sure how useful some of these potions are. Should I be saving the potions we bring out? Or they're selling them? I'm not really sure. Back. Stash. I guess we'll keep this for now. Common, poor. This is not very useful. Not sure what this does, but I have 2 of them now. Gold can go there. Merchant, squire, free gear. Okay. Merchants, let us finish this quest. He wants interact Shrine of Health. Huh. This seems useless. This, I'm not sure who will wear it. Sell. Goodbye. Goblin Merchant, what do you have for sale? I wonder what this is. Knowledge +4, that's nice. And a lot more armor. Sure, let's wear that. To the stash with this. To the merchants with this. Yeah, if you control left click on an item, it'll put it into the chat bar. Then when you go back to the main screen, you'll see the items in the chat bar. And if you hit OK, it'll broadcast the items. Yeah, so it's shift right click to move things into your stash. And it's like right click, I think, to move things out of your stash. And then it's left click to send things to the sell window. You want to do the goblin one? The goblin map? Is it too early for Emmy? Sure. Goblin caves, yay. I guess we'll see. Yeah, this one has no undead. No, they are undead, but not as many. So I won't be as overpowered, as Satinal says, in that map. The goblins take like 3 or 4 hits to the head to kill. Aim for the head. Headshots do extra damage. Attacks to the limbs do the least damage. Fancy new cave. So you just shot the fire from over here until it broke. And you call me overpowered. There's a giant spider over here. Giant spider to the right. Somewhere over there. Nice. Is that a giant centipede? Let's not go that way. There are also webs on the ground, so if don't no, don't go that way, Emmy. Okay, there are also webs on the ground which makes us move slower. But the giant centipedes are kind of seem like they're kind of a pain to kill. Well, technically the reason they might be strong. This is just a partial joke, but the reason that they might be strong is that the tooltip says attacks to the limbs do the least damage, and the giant centipede is basically like 75% limbs. Goblin. But you want to be careful with this, Emmy. Sentinel seldom. She can disarm the traps, but she doesn't usually disarm all three. Usually she disarms 2 of them. Oh. 2 is fine. No, I mean, I'm just saying that be careful because... Oh, there's a person. The person's bringing a goblin too as well. This rope is it a multiple person exit? I think it is, right? I don't remember. Single person, oh. 1 use. But don't use that rope. Yeah. That's a fancy spell that Emmy has. Emmy's making me really want to try a wizard. Ooh, look at that fireball. Spells are neat, yeah. There's another locked chest here. Yeah, she dies a lot, yeah. But once she like, that's due to like being new to the game. It's not due to like the class. I mean, it might be due to the class, but once she figures out how to stay alive and how to use her, like how often to use her health items and stuff, she'll be fine. And how to avoid like the goblin swings and things like that. They don't really teach you those things in wizard school. What a weird place. Emmy, we're down below. Oh, there you are. Hello. I noticed, yeah. You're meditating underwater. It's a cheap version of the meditation under a waterfall. Also, it's a very effective healing. It's a very effective strategy to leave the fights to settle out. And just run away. That's helped me survive a couple of times. The Sentinel just kills everything. Yeah. Misha's ladder had for quest, yeah. I just completed a quest, our last run. So if you or Emmy need it, if you don't need it, then Emmy might. Emmy didn't take. Emmy's busy breaking barrels. Okay. So we have 6 minutes left and we haven't really found the exits yet. We should probably go start looking for the exits. I don't know that. Yeah, there's a specific item called a leather hat that one of the quests. Isn't this a mimic? Oh. Yeah, maybe let's not go through there, yeah. I'm surprised this random chest isn't a mimic. Emmy, we're leaving. We need to go find the exit. Maybe through this door? Is that more central or less central? That is a little bit more central. Less central than the other way? Okay, let's go follow the sentinel then. Yeah, 4 minutes 58 seconds. Emmy is... Hi. I think ultimately we ended up in the same place, kind of. Okay, let's take it. It doesn't matter at the time. There's a one-person exit down there. Yeah, also a couple of players there. Just killing some stuff below. We wanna go. We should head south. Yeah, follow Sentinel this way. There's a specific exit that we need to find. Oh no. Amy, there's a giant centipede between you and me. Let's see if you can just run by it. Just run by it, Amy. If you can. This way, Amy. Come in here, Amy. Okay. Now. You have time. Stand on this thing when it comes down. Is it coming, huh? Okay, Emmy, get into this thing. And don't move. So yeah, so that exit is the multiplayer, quote-unquote multiplayer exit. Yeah, and it seems that it would be a pain in the butt in PvP mode. In PvE, people just swing at each other and make noise, but it doesn't actually hurt anyone. Shell nonsense. Random nonsense. Somebody shot me with a bolt. So there's a bolt in my inventory. I wonder who shot me with a bolt. Someone wanted a year. Here we go. I have 2 of 8. 2 of 8 goblin years. Maybe the cat person. Sure. Yeah, let's blame the other player. Probably was them. I mean, I was trying to blame Satinel, but it might well have been the other player. Okay, shall we go one more? We have like 11 minutes left. Should be good for one more run, maybe. Oh, is it? Is that how it works? Okay. You might be right. Yeah, I mean, I know when we were duoing yesterday, I also kept finding bolts in my inventory. Wonder how that works. Very funny, that. I barely even used them, yeah. It might have been a goblin who shot them. I think there is a goblin. Is that a goblin crossbowman? I know there's a skeleton crossbowman. But I feel like the maps where I ended up with bolts in my inventory tended to be the goblin caves. You must aim your shield to block an attack. I'm still not good at that. Look up to block a downward slash. If an attack hits a body part that sticks out at the top of your head, you still take damage, even if you block it. Okay, who did that? Wanna smash this or what? Yes, I do have a bolt in my inventory. Here, have it back. It's on the floor. Somewhere on the floor. Threw it down on the ground in anger. Yeah, but I did have a bolt in my inventory. That guy has 3 arrows in his corpse. Traps his arm, nice. Apparently goblins also taken care of. Yeah, Emmy, you should take at least one of these chests, since you killed them all. I thought you were the one that shot those goblins from afar. So that's the edge of the map. I guess we should be going west to head towards the center. Yeah. You did. Someone came by today. No, you come here. I'm not going there. You come here. I hit him twice and then he ran away from me and stood there. Let's stand together. I'm gonna heal everyone. There we go. So take these here. Amy, do you see that red jug over there to the left? That red jug is what spawns the spiders. Yes, that red jug, yes. Once you break that jug, no new spiders will spawn. Nice job. Oh no, oh no. Does this lead to our usual place? That one exit? Yeah, look at all the beautiful crystals that you cannot mine. Look at all this beautiful... bolts going through the sky. I think I left a torch behind here. Yeah, I'm gonna need this torch. I see a red jug here, I'm gonna destroy it. That one's down. Six minutes, 56 seconds left. I see two entrances, but they're both single. Fancy. How do we get out of this place? What is... Oh, I guess that's how we get out of this place. Let me heal all of us while we're standing together. Don't move. Okay. Four minutes left. That's an exit if you... Let me heal you up. But now I'm out of heals unless we use a campfire. So we don't have enough exits yet, right? We still need to find... Close though. Sorry, I mean, no idea where you are right now. Yeah, I kind of saw you in the distance, but not exactly where. Well, we don't if the other team uses them. Yeah. I'm not sure where you are to rest you. I see this guy. Oh, sorry. Yeah, I'm not sure you are to rescue, but we might not have any exits nonetheless. I mean, there's one exit right here. Are you okay going to the other exit, Satino? Flame Spout killed Emmy, but yeah, I wasn't sure where. What do you mean, oh? Watching the other guy. Oh, there's some 2 or 4. Yes, I was watching. I was. So I was spectating this part after we left, and the part was with a friend, and they were at a single-use staircase, so they both tried to use it. But only the friend went through. The bard got left behind because the rocks fell down. This poor bard. They're not gonna make it. Oh no. I mean, the funny part wasn't the death. The funny part was that they both tried to use a single-use staircase together. Yeah. And after the first person left, the rocks fell down and the bard couldn't escape. It was kind of a tragic tale that the bard will never be able to write a song for because the bard didn't make it out. Anyway. The funny part wasn't the death. The funny part was that, yeah. Well, maybe it was slightly funny, okay? But I mean, I've been in that position, so I can sympathize with the death. The funny part was them learning about single-use staircases. Magic protection potion. Will that ever come handy? In handy? Stack there. What about you and you? This and this should stack. No. Thank you for playing. Thank you for coming, and sorry for letting you die so many times. But no, it was fun. And I kind of died a lot as well early on. Yeah, it is natural. Once I started using my healing, yeah, and also all the time in PvP, yeah. Once I wrapped my head around the fact that the squire gives you all those consumables every run anyway, so I made sure to always use my potions, my bandages, and my campfire kit. I tried to make sure I use those every time because the squire gives you free ones anyway. Once I started doing that, I started to die less. But it was kind of a paradigm shift that I had to get used to, so. More money, yay. Sure, let's do this. Ooh, a purple ring. Resourcefulness, true magical damage, physical healing. This one. Can I turn that in? Quest log. Nope, doesn't count for this. Just gonna... I'll keep the ring. Until I figure out what stats are good or not. Merchants... Choir... Top me up. No? Top me up. There we go. I don't think you can give items to someone else. I'm pretty sure you can't actually. I'm pretty sure it'll just... The goblin merchant will just take it away. We can test it at some point in the future. Only applies to handled rather than looted. Maybe we can test it. I have this, which I like because I like the luck stat on things. Even though it's not useful for my actual survivability or group potential. So I wouldn't use it. But we should still test with something. As in, take something out of the dungeon, bring it in to another dungeon and try to give it to someone. At some point. But that point is not tonight. Yeah, I can give it to Amy, yeah? Next time, yeah, okay. Anyway, for now, we're calling it. Thank you very much for playing with us, playing with me. I appreciate y'all coming along. And see y'all next time. For I don't know what we'll play tomorrow yet. I'm kind of 50-50 on going back to Ryza versus continuing this. We'll see. See how we feel. I do definitely want to go back sooner rather than later. Good night. Take care. Stay warm. Rest your rests. Bye.